If you're taking medication every day, here's a question I think you need to ask yourself. What am I doing to support my liver and other parts of my body to have to process that medication over time? I'm Dr. Bashar Wilson, doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine in private practice since 2003. And this is something I think about a lot when I'm working with patients who are dealing with chronic health conditions like pain, inflammation, blood pressure issues, blood sugar issues, digestive imbalances, stress, sleep problems, and many other health conditions. So let me be clear with this right from the beginning. This is not about telling anybody to stop taking their medication. It's not about being reckless. It's not about acting like pharmaceuticals do not have an important place. Many times they do. They can be necessary, they can be helpful, they can be life-saving, but we also know something else. When a person is on medication for months or years, the body is continually having to absorb it, process it, circulate it, break it down, and eliminate it. That means the body's systems are doing work in the background every single day. That is why doctors monitor certain things. They may look at your liver enzymes, your kidney function, your blood sugar, cholesterol, electrolytes, inflammatory markers, or other lab values depending on the type of medication you're on and your health condition. They do that because medications can have side effects and the body has to manage that long-term burden. So for me, the bigger conversation is this: how do you help protect and support the terrain of the body while a person is going through long-term treatment? How do you nourish the organs? How do you support resilience? How do you help the body stay strong? This is where I like to make an important distinction between foods, nutritional supplements, and herbs, because those are not all the same thing. Foods are your foundation. Food is what you eat regularly. Foods tend to have a deeper nourishing effect over time because it is part of daily life. This is where soups, broths, vegetables, fruits, fiber-rich mineral foods, quality proteins, healthy fats, and good hydration come in. These are not dramatic. It's not some flashy miracle thing, but they matter. If somebody's on long-term medication, I want to know, are they eating in a way that supports the liver? Are they getting enough hydration to support the kidneys? Are they getting enough fiber to support the gut and regular elimination? Are they eating enough nutrient-dense foods to support recovery, injury, blood building, mineral balance, and tissue repair? Because when the body is under long-term chemical burden, even if that chemical burden is medically necessary, you want the body to have nutritional backup. This is where food really shines. Food may help support normal detoxification pathways. Food may help support antioxidant capacity. Food may help support gut health, regular elimination, blood sugar balance, and overall resilience. It is foundational. Then you have nutritional supplements. Now we are talking about more targeted support. Vitamins, minerals, and food-based supplements may help support nutrient status and organ function, especially in people who are depleted, inflamed, stressed, poorly nourished, and or taking long-term medications. And one of the reasons I like food-based nutritional supplementation as part of the conversation is that it gives you a middle ground. It is more targeted than food alone, but it is not the same category as medicinal herbs, which can matter in a big way. Because when we move into herbs, we have to be more careful. Herbs can be effective. Herbs can be powerful. That is exactly why I do not think people should casually mix herbs, especially in high dosage, with pharmaceutical drugs without understanding the picture of how they interact. Some herbs can increase the effects of medication. Some herbs can interfere with how the body breaks drugs down. Some can influence liver enzymes. Some herbs can affect blood pressure, blood sugar, blood clotting, relax the mind, or affect the absorption of some drugs. A classic example people often hear about is St. John's wort. That is one of the best known examples of an herb that can interfere with different medications and make them less effective or alter how they work in the body. For herbs or compounds that may lower blood pressure, If someone is already taking medication for blood pressure and then they add strong herbs without guidance, sometimes that can push things too far and lower the blood pressure too much. Same thing with herbs for blood sugar, blood thinning, and herbs that relax the mind. So, when I'm talking to patients who are on medication, I often say this: food first, targeted nutritional supplements second, herbs with caution. That does not mean herbs are bad. Y'all know I love herbs. It means you have to respect them, especially when you're on medication, and even more so when you're on a bunch of different medications. A food-based approach may help support the body in a more foundational way and still requires thought and a personalized plan. Now, another important thing here, or an important point here, is that you do not have to be on pharmaceuticals to benefit from nutritional supplements. Plenty of people are depleted, inflamed, overworked, undernourished, stressed out, not sleeping well, not digesting well, and not recovering well. You may benefit from better nutrition and targeted support regardless. And with being on long-term medication, I think the argument becomes even stronger that you should at least consider how to nourish the organs and systems that are carrying that load. The liver, the kidneys, the digestive system, the blood, the nervous system, the nutrient-rich reserves of the body. And when you start supporting these systems properly, you should notice meaningful changes over time. You may have better energy. You may digest better. You may sleep better. You may feel less run down. You may have improved bowel movements. You may feel clearer mentally. You may also show improvements in certain markers on your blood work, depending on the situation. Again, this does not mean to stop taking your medication. It does mean you are helping to create a healthier internal environment. Then the medical doctor who is managing the case has better information to work from. If changes with your medication become appropriate, that decision should come from the prescribing clinician based on symptoms, labs, and the full clinical picture. That is the responsible way to go about your health. So the big idea I want you to leave with is this: think about your body and how it has to carry you long term. If you're on medication every day, your body deserves support every day too. That support may begin with food. It may include targeted vitamins and minerals. It may include food-based nutritional supplements. It may include careful guidance around herbs when appropriate. But whatever you do, do it intelligently. And please, especially if you're on multiple medications, check with your prescribing doctor and your pharmacist about how those meds interact with each other, and review your supplements and herbs with them too. That is not fear, that is wisdom and care for your body. If you want help thinking through how to support your body more holistically, that is part of the work I do. I look at the whole picture: your symptoms, your stress, your inflammation patterns, your digestion, your recovery, your daily habits, and the broader terrain of your health. Because my goal is not just to chase symptoms. My goal is to help you create a stronger, more balanced system. Check the description to download my free guide on how to support your body wisely with food, food-based supplements, and herbs while taking long-term medication. And if you want a more personalized look at your health, call my office and schedule an evaluation, and let's see what the best next step is for you. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.